The year is 1954. 6 strangers are invited to the mansion of Mr. Albarn for a dinner party. However, the night isn't going to be as grand as they thought. On a stormy night, a fancy car pulls into the mansion, and a beautiful lady in a fancy red coat walks out and goes to the door to knock. The door is then answered by the butler. Hello, my name is Izzy Madeline. I got this invite from this address. Is this the place by any chance? Why, yes, it is. Mr. Albarn has been expecting you, Miss Madeline. Please come in. All the guests are in the master's quarters. Izzy went to the quarters of Mr. Albarn, where the rest of the guests I considered of 4 men and 1 other women were. Ooh, a fine young maiden. Hello, beautiful. My name is Murdoch Nichols. Detective Murdoch Nichols, if you will. Yeah, I'm Izzy Madeline. Wait, aren't you like an actress? Yes, I am. I'm Russell Hobbs, owner of one of the most successful taxidermy companies in the country. I'm Stuart Pott, one of the best-known composers in film. Didn't you compose the score, Happy Little Lamb? As a matter of fact, yes. Well, I just so happened to star in it as well. Oh yeah, I remember. I don't think we met when production on the film happened. Yes, but I must admit, you make some very heartbreaking tunes. Hey, madam, my name is Ace Cobbler. Aren't you a mobster boss for the Cobbler family? I sure am. I took over right as soon as my father passed on. He was known as Peach Cobbler, you know. Yeah, I've read about your family. I'm Noodle Soup, one of the best-known martial arts masters in Japan. Yes, and one of the first women to become a martial arts master. That's right. At that moment, Mr. Albarn came in. Ladies, gentlemen, thank you all for coming. It's an honor, sir. But why did you invite us? To play a game. Game? You mean like a party game? Bring in the weapons. The butler came in with 6 weapons and handed one to each. A candlestick to Izzy, a gun to Murdoch, a knife to Ace, a leading pipe to Russell, a bottle of poison to Stuart, and a katana sword to Noodle. What type of game is this exactly? A murder game. Murder game? So you want us to kill each other? Cool! Everyone looked at Ace. What? Yes, well, one of you has to kill, and if you do, you will get a reward. No way! Yeah, I'm not killing anyone. Me either. Okay, well then, I'm going to turn off the lights and count to 3 until one of you makes the first move. Mr. Albarn turned off the lights and started counting. 1, 2, and... Suddenly, the sound of something falling, hitting the floor was heard. The lights turned back on, and laying on the floor in a pool of his own blood was Mr. Albarn dead. Oh my God! He's dead! Murdoch took a look at the body. Okay, who killed Mr. Albarn? Show of hands. No one raised their hand. Okay then, looks like I, Detective Nichols, will have to get to the bottom of this. First, I need to look for some clues to figure out who did it in this room. Everyone stay where you are while I get to the bottom of this. Murdoch looked all over the room for clues until he found 5 things that seemed to connect with everyone. Okay, I got a lock of blue hair, this deer fur, an ace card, there's this cherry blossom petal, and this red feather. First, I want to take a look at the blue hair, and I already have an idea of who it belongs to. Isn't that right, Mr. Pott? What? This is your hair, is it not? Well... You're the only one with blue hair here, so fess up. Yes, it's mine, but I'm not the killer. Oh, but I can prove it. When the lights went out and Mr. Albarn started counting, you took the poison and shoved it down his throat. And that's when we heard the sound of something falling. Then the lights came back on, and that's when we saw Mr. Albarn dead. No, I didn't do it. The jig is up, Potts. It was you. It most certainly wasn't him. Are you defending him, Mr. Hobbs? No, I'm not. Mr. Albarn wasn't poisoned. He had been stabbed because of the blood on the floor. Well, I guess you're right. So, Mr. Pott, what happened when the lights went out? Well, I was just sitting on that chair over there, and then when the lights went out, I felt someone touch my hair. Then I heard someone snip a piece off. Then the lights came back on, and Mr. Albarn was dead. Okay, well, now that I'm taking a closer look at this lock, I can confirm that it has been cut off, which confirms that Mr. Pott was not the killer. Thank goodness. For a second I thought, suddenly the lights went out again. Then they came back on where Stuart was found dead. Oh no! Mr. Pott's been poisoned! Then that confirms he wasn't the killer. That's all you have to say after a man just died? Yes, but I think I have an idea. This deer fur belongs to someone who is good with animals, corpses, like stitching them back together, and he's also good at wearing them. Isn't that right, Mr. Hobbs? Oh, so now you're accusing me? Yes, this deer fur belongs to you, does it not? And not to mention your animal skin coat. What does this have to do with me killing Mr. Albarn? Well, don't I have the answer? When the lights went out and Mr. Albarn started counting, you took the leading pipe. Before he could finish, you hit him on the head with the leading pipe, killing him instantly. Yeah, that's not what happened. Then why did I find this deer fur that clearly belongs to you on the floor? I was just standing in that area of the room over there when the lights went out. Then I felt someone or something reach into my pocket where the deer fur was, when they must have put it on the floor. And when the lights turned back on, are you sure about this? Yes, and the person who did it must have dropped it. Well, I guess once again, like last time, Mr. Hobbs isn't the killer. Yeah, see, Suddenly the lights went out again and a big bang was heard. Ow! The lights turned back on and Russell was found on the floor dead with a big gush of blood on his head. Mr. Hobbs! He's been blown to the head! With this leading pipe, of course, and I think I know who it could be. Who do you suppose this time, oh great detective? This ace card, and who do we know has a name like that, Mr. Cobbler? So you think it's me? Well, you know, if you accuse me, I'll be the killer's next victim. Yes, haven't you noticed that every time you've accused someone, they die? Yes, but I still gotta figure out who killed Mr. Albarn. And besides, I can figure out who killed Stewart and Russell later. So fess up, Mr. Cobbler, because if there's one thing I know about the Mafia is that they kill people. And I've seen The Godfather. Then prove it, like you did with the others until they died. Okay? When the lights went out and Mr. Albarn started counting, you took out the knife he gave you. Then you sneaked up behind Mr. Albarn and stabbed him in the back, killing him instantly. Yeah, right. You call yourself a detective because that's not what I did. Then what did you do during the murder then? When the lights went out, someone came and took that card off my hat, which I felt, but it was so dark I couldn't see their face. Then the lights came back on, and that's when I saw Mr. Albarn dead. So you admit you didn't do it? No, Just then the lights went out once again, then a slashing sound was heard. The lights came back on, then Ace was found with his throat slit. Oh my gosh! Okay, this is getting out of hand. Well, only 3 of us left. So, ladies, which one of you could have killed Mr. Albarn, along with Stewart, Russell, and Ace? Are you serious? If you continue with this one of us is going to possibly die. So, are you sure you want to accuse us, Mr. Nichols? Well, okay, I'll just say it before he accuses any of us. I didn't kill Mr. Albarn. That cherry blossom petal that belongs to me was taken from me by an unknown figure, and they just placed it on the floor. Are you sure about that, Miss Soup? Yes. The lights went out again. Then Noodle was found dead with the katana sword in her chest. The only 2 remaining people were Izzy and Murdoch. So, Detective, it's just you and me now. Yes, but I don't think it could be you. Why not? Because when I first saw you, I thought you were the most beautiful woman I ever laid eyes on. So how could you be a killer? But this red feather that I know belongs to you seems suspicious. But have you noticed one of the clues weren't connected to you? You know, thinking about it, yes. Just as he took out a gun. Wait, but Murdoch checked his pocket where he kept the gun. It wasn't in there. So yes, I'm the killer. After I took out Mr. Albarn, I say take out the others as well. And now it's your turn. Murdoch backed away, then Izzy pulled the trigger and shot Murdoch in the head. Just then the butler came in and saw everyone dead, with Izzy still standing. Well, I did it. I killed everyone. So where's my reward? A trip to hell. What? The butler then took off his clothes and skin, revealing himself as Pazuzu. No! That's right. A ring of fire circled around Izzy, making a hole and sending her to the pits of hell.